Hi! I am so excited to share with you my absolute favorite makeup. It is so easy and it is meant to have all of your stuff in one compact so that you're not digging around in a messy makeup bag. It is literally for anybody, especially if you are on the go, if you're busy, if you travel a lot, if you're a busy mom and you just don't have a lot of time to spend on your makeup. This is what you need, and I'm about to show you why. So first things first, all of our compacts are completely customizable. That means that you get exactly what you want and not all of the extra things that you're never gonna use. All of our compacts are magnetic, so whenever you get your colors, you will just pop them in and out. When you run out of a color, all you have to do is replace the one color. This makeup is super affordable. Each 10 is only $14. So you can get everything that you need with a reasonable amount of money, and it lasts you so long. So this makeup is 3D. It is made to put dimension back into your face, and we all know that we don't like the one flat color, but we also don't want to have a million different products and bottles and things like that to have to worry about in order to get that contoured look. So with this, you only have to go to one place and typically only have to use one brush. So I'm going to show you how I like to do my makeup. This is the detail brush right here, and I can link all the details in the bottom in the description. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to start off with my main color, which is going to be this color right here, and it doesn't really matter. I don't even like to say what color I'm using because you get to get a custom color match when you get this makeup. So if you send me a no makeup selfie in natural light, and I will link below how to do that, you can get a custom color match and you can know exactly what color you need without having to guess. It's super awesome. I can be your makeup bestie. So I am just taking this, my main color. It's called my main highlight color. That is what we call our foundation shades, our highlights. And I'm just kind of putting it all over. And then I'm gonna go back and brighten, but I'm kind of avoiding under my eyes because I don't necessarily want to have to layer everything. So I'm not putting anything under my eyes at the moment. All right, so we're gonna just take that up on my forehead. The thing about this makeup is that it's basically paint by numbers. So there's really no wrong way to apply it. There's no wrong order to apply it. As long as you're putting the right colors in the right places, you're good to go. And it's meant to make it easy for you. So whatever is easiest for you to apply, whatever way you like to apply, that's what you should do. Okay, so now that I've done my main color, I'm gonna go in with my brightener. And as you can see, it's lighter than my main color. And I'm just flipping over to the smaller end of my detail brush, and I'm just gonna go into that color. And I'm going to make like a pie shape under my eye. You do not need a lot of product at all. But as you can tell, that just really brightens up my face and makes it look really beautiful. Okay, same thing on the other side. Pie shape. All right, and now I'm gonna do the same color down the bridge of my nose. And kind of up on my forehead. All right, and now I'm going to go into my contour color, which is this color right here. It looks dark and scary, but don't worry, it blends right in. When you first put it on, you can be like, oh my gosh, what is this? What have I done? But just wait, it's all gonna come together. So I just like to kind of bring that up almost to my temple and then down on my cheekbone. I used to do this a little bit lower, but I saw a video one day of a girl placing it higher and it just really made a huge difference. So now I like to do the same thing. So I'm just taking this and going right up to my temple and right on my cheekbone. And everybody's gonna kind of contour a little bit different depending on your face shape and all of those things. But generally everybody is going to bring that contour right at their cheekbone and kind of swoop around, and that's gonna give you that, more defined cheekbone. Okay, then I'm also going to take that same contour color, still have been using the same brush, and I'm going to bring that to the top of my forehead, and that creates dimension, especially if you have a larger forehead like I do. It just kind of creates depth. If you have bangs, if you wear bangs or you have like a really small forehead, you might not really have to do this step, but most of the time people want to do that step because it kind of just creates that dimension. Another awesome thing that you can do with your contour is you can take it and you can go right at the bottom of your jawline and just kind of swipe it around, and this will give you that like chiseled, defined look. You can also bring it down and contour your neck, which is awesome. All the things you can do with contour is so fun. Okay, so now that I've got my contour on, and I'm actually gonna also do my nose. And the trick to doing your nose is that you wanna bring those contour lines pretty close together. That way you actually make your nose look smaller. Because if you bring them too far apart, it's not gonna do any good, and it's actually just gonna make your nose look even bigger or accentuate if that is a problem area for you. All right, so I've got all these colors in place, and now I'm gonna go in and I'm using the same brush. I'm gonna go into my lip and cheek color. And what's awesome about this makeup is that your blush color can also be your lip color and vice versa. You have different options, and that's why I kind of like the double-decker palette, because you can have different options and you don't have to stick to just one thing. But there are smaller options if you are just a super simple girl and just want to have one of everything. Okay, so I'm going to go into my lip and cheek color. This is Pink Grapefruit. I'm just going to dab into it. It does not take much. I'm just going to put that right on top of my contour. Such a bright, pretty pink color. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Especially like if you've never worn blush and you feel like, oh, I'm not a blush girl, try it. It literally changes the game. And also, especially if you're a more mature skin, it really just brings that brightness back into your skin, and it's so good. Okay, so now that I've got that on, I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm just gonna kind of blend that in. Just like this. Blend in those colors. And the beautiful thing about cream is it is just super, super blendable. And another awesome thing that I wanted to just share with you is that, as you can tell, or maybe you could tell before I started, is that I have a spray tan. And so I get those generally every few weeks, but there are times when I don't have a spray tan. And what's so awesome is that I can have like my spray tan main color in here, and I can have my non-spray tan main color right in my compact, both colors, no matter, you know, if I'm tan or not. I can have both of my colors right there in my compact, and I don't have to search for them. I don't have to buy new stuff. I don't have to have this like large bottle for this and a large bottle for that, and I can just be matched to both my tan and my non-tan skin. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same brush that I just blended with, and I'm gonna kind of go into our contour, our bronzer, which is Bella, and I'm just going to lightly dip into that and just kind of put some of that where it goes. And the awesome thing about this makeup too is that everything is so versatile. So you can use your bronzer as a cheek color if you wanted to. You can use your bronzer as an eye color if you wanted to. All right, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in and kind of fix up my eyebrows. I already had them done a little bit, but I'm just gonna go in with this color right here. It's called Oak. It's just an eyeshadow. And I'm taking our line brush. I'm just gonna kind of go in and fill in my brows. And I just love that everything is in one place. I don't have to dig around for all the products that I need. And the other awesome thing is that every single one of our brushes is double-ended. So you get two for the price of one, and they are so affordable. And they're so soft. Every time I use these brushes on somebody, they're like, oh my gosh. That is so soft. And we also have an amazing brush cleaner to clean your brushes, which is so important because you do not want to have bacteria and all those things that that contribute to breakouts, especially when you're using a makeup brush. Okay, so now that I've got everything else done, I'm just gonna go back in and use my same cheek color on my lips, and then probably gonna layer it with my lip conditioner. So if you are a chapstick girl, we also have lip conditioners, which are the same thing. They are so amazing. And I'm just gonna layer that right on top. All right, and then last but not least, I like to finish off with my illuminator, which in other makeups you call a highlighter, but here we call it an illuminator. And I am going to use this one right here. It's called Starlit. It is just a really subtle shimmer. And I'm gonna take this same fluffy brush and just dip into it and go right at the top of my cheekbone. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. You can put it on the edge of your nose, you can put it on your cupid's bow, wherever you like to put it. And that is it. So basically, this is what I used to do my makeup. Right here. Super easy, super simple. I just dropped my brush, oh well. And you can have this too. So let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you are interested in getting a color match, and I would love to help you out with that. Hope that you have a wonderful day.